No. Why is it not working? Why is it not working? What? Why is it not working? Hello, 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 hello. No. No, no, no. Hello? 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 Now, maybe somebody. Oh, is that why? Is that why? Oh, I do think it's work. Oh boy, it's probably peaking so hard. Okay, hold on. I can see that it's just a nightmarishly peaking. Okay, here we go. Ha! All right, that's good. All right, I'm gonna go to 25 minus 25. Let's see how that is, because that is so loud. And there we go. Okay, I think that's good at minus 25. What was going on? That was crazy. That was crazy. I don't even know what was going on there. That was insane. Okay. I can see now why it was not working. Is it working now? It's working now. I'm assuming. Uh-oh. Is it not working now? Hello? Oh, boy. Hello. Okay, minus 25, minus 25. Okay, cool. It's working now. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Okay. All right. Okay, let's do this. Let's do this. We're cruising today. Let's do this. It's going to be so much fun. I'm glad somebody came in. It's fun, or more fun, to do the Gamedle when people are watching. So, but for some reason it's not coming through on the other end. Let's see. It's funny you commented on the woke gamers thing, because like it's been getting like incredibly negative reception. I actually had to turn it off. I actually had to delete comments. It was some of the most insane things I've ever seen. And I'm not sure, I genuinely don't know if it's because people are into it or not, but man, that got some people really angry, which was intentional. I got to learn to be less sensitive if I'm going to be posting stuff like that, but I'm glad that somebody got it at least. All right. Silent Hill 2, it's not Silent Hill 2, which means it's probably Silent Hill 1. What the heck is this? Silent Hill 4? Are you kidding me? Is this Silent Hill 3? Ay, ay, ay. Am I still coming through? Let me know if I'm still coming through. I hope so. I hope so. Because, like, I think. Hello? Yeah, yeah. All right. Okay, I can hear it. Yeah? All right. Okay, this is obviously Super Mario Bros. Like, what are we doing here? Okay, perfect. All right, what are we doing here? We got Tekken 2, is my guess. No, it's Tekken 3. It's Tekken 3. Nope, it's Tekken 1. Nope, It's Tekken 6. Okay. Alright. This is Sims 2. This is Walking Dead Part 1, or whatever that thing is called. Chapter 1, Season 1. Xenoblade Chronicles. God tier. Metroid. No. Look at that tail. What's going on there? Oh, that's not a tail. That's a worm. This is Worms 1. This is God of War Ragnarok. This is Microsoft Flight Sim. This is Stray. This is Tropico 1. It is. It's Halo. Dude, I'm having extraordinary luck today. Just crushing it. What is this? What is that? I might have to actually get a clue. I might actually have to get a clue. What is that? What is that thing? What is that? What is that? I don't know. I don't know what that is. But I hate, okay. Is it Far Cry New Dawn? No, it's not. Look at that. There's some stuff in the background and they're riding on a pink, like, flying machine. It's a racing game. Is this Kirby Air Riders? No, it's not. Oh, is this Roller Coaster Tycoon? Oh, no, this is Planet Coaster. Duh. Tunic. This is Valheim. Boom. This is Project Zomboid. This is... I don't know. Castlevania. This is not Castlevania. It's a guy posing, about to punch. And he is... He is what? Okay, we're gonna have to skip. We're gonna have to get a clue. Oh no, lightning. Oh, is this Jump King? Dude, I would never have known the cover of that if I did not get that last hint. This is Roblox, baby. Cult of the Lamb. This is... What? What is this? What is this? What is this? What's this? What's this? What's this? Slay the Spire. Okay, here we go. It's gonna be an old poll. Legacy of Kain. Nope. The Darkness. It's not. I know it's not. Is this Killer Instinct or Primal Rage? It is Killer Instinct. Final Fantasy VII. I feel like this shows up all the time. This is SimCity Gold. You can tell by the gold. SimCity. It's not gold. What's it called? Is it not? Is it 2000? Oh. I thought it was called gold. Maybe there was like a gold edition. What is this? I believe this is Dungeon Keeper. Oh, it's Tomb Raider. Obviously. Is it Tomb Raider 2? It is. Should have known. This is Splinter Cell 1. This is Guitar Hero 1. Let's do some guesses. If you guys are still watching, Let's do some guesses. This is where I thrive. Let's go with Guitar Hero. Wow. Later than 2005, music, not music, not a party game. Way later than 2005, and it's single player, multiplayer. Wow. Probably the least surprising thing ever. Let's go to my favorite. It's kind of a middle of the gaming history. Gears of War 2. It is an Unreal, and it's third person. It's not a shooter, but it is action, sci-fi, or horror. I thought I was hiding the action theme. There we go. It's not horror and it's not sci-fi. The reason I hide the action and adventure themes is because they mean nothing. Like a game being an adventure game means nothing, and a game's theme being action also means nothing. And I thank God this website allows you to hide those genres because they are so useless. They're actually genuinely useless. They don't help at all. Okay. It's single player or multiplayer or co-op or split screen. It means nothing. It's way later than 2008. And it's in third person. It could be single player. We have not ruled out single player. So let's go to Horizon Zero Dawn, which I don't think was made in Unreal, but let's go for it. It is a proprietary engine, so it's an RPG. Single player, third person RPG that's one of these. It's not sci fi. It's open world or drama. I'm guessing it's not drama, which means it's an open world, single player, third person RPG way later than 2017. Which means not much. We can go Crimson Desert, but that seems unlikely. It is closer to 2026, though. Pearl Abyss. Let's think of big publishers. So let's go Assassin's Creed. What was the most recent one? Is it Shadows? For 2025. It's not a Ubisoft game. Honestly, though, if you think about it, it not being a Ubisoft game, I feel like people don't understand how many single player third person games that rules out. So many. But it's an Unreal game, and these are all proprietary engines. And I know that. I knew that. I knew that going in. Should have considered that as well. So, what do we do? Do we take the clue? It's closer to 2025. And it's a single player third person RPG. Not a whole lot of those. I'll be honest, it's a dying genre. Final Fantasy 16. It's not fantasy. It's not a Square Enix game. Also not an Unreal, which I did not know. So if we exclude fantasy, that means it is an open world game, which is unsurprising. Most third person RPGs are going to be open world, so that's not helpful literally at all. Open world, third person RPG, not sci fi and not fantasy, which means it's probably realistic or horror. Like, what other themes are there? You have an RPG that's not fantasy or not sci fi, then what is it? Western? Is it historical? Is it Yakuza Like a Dragon? Could be turn based. There's no reason it's not turn based. Oh, wow. I got it. Is it the Hawaii game? No. Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii did not come out in 2023, but what did come out in 2023? Are they considering Zero to be a... I'm gonna die. I was so close. BS. Should I go impossible? I'll go impossible. Earlier than 2023, single player, third person, not just single player, but it has single player, and I can like my own stream with all those hearts. That's crazy. Historical drama, open world, third person, single player, earlier than 2023. What's going on there? I'm going to go back to cover art for a self-esteem booster. So let's do that for a second. And then we'll go. This is Persona 3, I believe. No, this is Persona 2. No, it's Persona 4. Okay, it's one of the Personas. Come on. I don't know which one it is. Persona 3. What did that say? Something Persona 3? That definitely says something Persona 3. Oh, it's Shin Megami Tensei. Something. Persona 3. P3? Oh, I only chose Persona 3 Reload. Man, that was my first guess. I knew it was Persona 3. What a goofy thing. This is why I need my self-esteem boost. This is just dark. This is just black. Oh, it's Phasmophobia. I should have known. Should have known, folks. Should have known. A Plague Tale. Which one is this? Requiem. This is Deathloop, baby. Deathloop. This is Dreams, obviously. And this is Mega Man 2. Nope. This is Mega Man 3. Nope. This is Mega Man 4. Nope. This is Mega Man 5. 7. This is Mega Man 6. This is Mega Man. I have one more. What do we think? Say it in the chat if you think that you know which one this is, because I've guessed 2, 3, 4, 6, and 7. Is it 5? I'll wait on the verdict from the chat. to see if we think it's 5 or a different number. It's an old cover, that's for sure. Is this Mega Man 1? No shot. It doesn't look like it has a number. 9! Oh, that's sneaky 9 in the corner. That sneaky 9. That's crazy. That's crazy. This is Sifu. Obviously. Yeah, I did not know there were so many either. Like, I cannot fathom how many Mega Mans there were. There's 10, so I think it's like, what do you have? Yeah, Mega Man and Bass, which who knows what that is. So there's 10, and then there's Battle Network Legends, and then X through 8, and then 003, and then ZX and ZX Advent. But is there 02? Okay. This is suspicious. Is there not a 2? What is going on there? I don't know. Whatever. What's this? Oh, this is like a... Is this NBA 2K? Like, let's go 12. Dude, this is unfair. This is unfair. I have to guess which NBA 2K game this is. 19. There's just no way of knowing unless it shows me the number. 20. NBA 2K 21. Oh, I know it's NBA 2K. I love how they show me the 2. Oh, 11. How did I miss that? How did I miss that it was 11? Oh my god. Oh my god. How could I have not known? Back for Blood. I know what that is. That's Back for Blood. Octopath. Alright, now that I'm less triggered, we gotta go back to the, nope, we're not doing that. We're going to Unlimited Guess. Okay, here we are. Now that I'm less depressed. A single-player third-person game that's not a RPG or a hack-and-slash game made before 2023. It's historical, open-world, or drama. You know what does qualify? Assassin's Creed. Assassin's Creed 3. Right in the middle of the 360 era. It's not a platformer. It's not by Ubisoft. It's single-player, multiplayer. It's closer to 2023, so we should have aimed for like the PS4, Xbox One era. If I lose this, we're going back to cover art because it's losing. This is a lot of mental energy, and cover art is like boom, boom, boom. But it's third person and something else. It's single player and something else. It's not a platformer or an RPG or a hack and slash. Is it a shooter? Probably. Is it Halo Infinite? I don't think so. Halo Infinite is right on. That was beautiful. So it's single player, multiplayer, and co-op. It came out in 2021. It's first person and third person, and it's either developed by 343, which I highly doubt because they only make Halo, and it's published by Xbox. It's open world or sci-fi. It came out in 2021. First and third person, made by Xbox. Is it the Saints Row reboot? No, that's a that's a THQ game, I believe. First and third person, single player multi. Okay, but look at this. Not a shooter, not a platformer, not an RPG, not a hack and slash. Is it a MOBA? Is it like Smite? I believe Smite's only in third person though. A fighting game, hack and slash, beat 'em up, pinball, point and click, puzzle game. First person and third person could be a racing game. This is Forza, man. This is absolutely Forza Horizon 5. Oh my god! Holy shit! Holy shit, did anyone see that? Oh my god. The fucking luck. The like top tier, like what am I a god? That was crazy. That was crazy. I'm sorry, but like god damn. God damn. That is, I feel great. That was the self-esteem booster of a lifetime. A lifetime. All right. Forza Horizon 5. I know, and I got the right Forza, which I was scared about. Okay. Not racing, later than 2021, not open world, first or third person, not and. Let's do our age-old classic, Halo Inf. Not a shooter. Also came out in 2021. That was probably a bad call there. Was Fall Guys a COVID game? I don't know. I don't know why I'm thinking of Fall Guys either. I probably should not have chosen another Xbox game too. It could be single player. It's not open world. It's not an. Could be an RPG. So let's go like. Let's choose something crazy. Something out there and something pretty recent. Borderlands. Well, okay, here's the thing though. Borderlands games are first and third person with the vehicles, which means it's not that. So we gotta come up with something different. Open world or sci-fi? Oh wait, I'm dumb. It's not open world, so it's sci-fi. It's a sci-fi non-shooter. How often do you get that? A sci-fi RPG, maybe? What's a sci-fi RPG? What's that game where you like disassemble people's limbs? There's like a limb-based combat system. I don't know. What about the Dead Space remake? Oh, it's a shooter. I didn't even think about that. Well, we know it's 2023 now. It's not single player, which is probably the most helpful information here. It's not just third person, which means it's probably first person. Probably first person. So we are looking for a first. Oh, it's a puzzle game. Is it the Talos Principle 2? No. It's not the Talos Principle 2, and it's not made in Unreal. It's also not exclusively a sci fi game. I need to find a game that's just first person. Just a traditional shooter. Could it be Doom? Doom Eternal is too late. Could it be Doom the Dark Ages? I don't think so. I think that came out more recently. Okay, here we go. Here we go, folks. It's not a shooter. It's not a puzzle game. It's not a racing game. It could be an RPG. It could be an RPG. First person RPG. Was this Fallout 4? It was not Fallout 4. What came out in 2023? Did Starfield come out in 2023? I don't think so. It did. It's also not an RPG. We're kind of losing our. We're losing our mojo. We are. It's not a hack and slash, and it's an adventure game. I wonder, is it just like a narrative based simulator? What first. Is it a game where you just walk around? But it's multiplayer. I was going to say What Remains of Edith Finch. But it's multiplayer. Is this like, what's that game called? Eastwind? No, that's not multiplayer either. Well, it's a multiplayer game where you just vibe. Is it Friend Slot? Is Lethal Company entirely in first person? Okay, it's getting weird. It's getting weird, and I will explain why it's getting weird. We know it's not a roguelike, which is helpful. It's not just on PC. It's a Unity game, but it's not an indie game, which, I'll be honest, that's pretty odd because most AAA games are made in Unreal. Could it be a AA game? Possibly. But here's the issue. It's third person and something else. And that is weird. So we know it's not first person, but it's third person and a different thing. So it's either third person and side view. It's not third person in text. It's not third person in VR. Is it third person in VR? No, because it's not single player. I was thinking like Half-Life Alyx or something. I doubt it. Gorilla Tag, Rec Room. No, those are all indies. We'll rule out third person in VR. Third person in text is definitely not. We know it's not third person in first person. We know it's not third person in auditory, which means it's either third person and it's isometric or it's third person and side view. And I genuinely, help me out if you can think of something, but third person and side view seems insane. I don't know what that is. So I think we're left with third person and isometric. And that is a strange game. And then we're left with the question of what it is. It could be a turn-based strategy game. We know it's sci-fi. That's really all we know. And we know it's multiplayer. What year did Baldur's Gate 3 come out? 2024 or 2023? I don't think Baldur's Gate 3 was made in Unity, and I think Baldur's Gate 3 counts as indie. I'm almost positive it counts as indie, which means that's not it. But for the lack of not knowing anything, I'm going to go for it anyway. That actually really helped. That rule. Oh my god. That was so perfect because it ruled out all of my things. So this could be third person inside view. I got to go over them again. Is it possible that it's third person in VR? It is. Moss. Is Moss an adventure game? What if I put an adventure game? Nope. What if I do the action theme? Nope. Well, it could be Moss, but here's the thing. Moss is not multiplayer. I can think of games that are third person in VR, but I cannot think of any third person VR games that are. Okay, so we're ruling it out again. It's third person and auditory. Is this Thumper? I think Thumper came out later. Sci-fi, sort of. Horror motif. It's not a strategy game or a turn-based game or a tactical game. Not a puzzle game. No, Thumper's indie. Not turn-based strategy. Not tactical, not strategy. It's not racing. Could be sports. Is there a third-person side view sports game? Third-person and VR sports game. Gorilla Tag is indie. This is insanely difficult. This is difficult in a way that I cannot explain. If any of you are still there, I would love your guys' feedback if you have anything, because this is like I think I'm just stupid because this is so insane. We are looking at a third person game with another genre. It's made in Unity, it came out in 2023. It's not open world, and it's none of these things. It's not racing, it's not a shooter, it's not a puzzle game. It's not an RPG. It's not a roguelike, it's not a turn-based game, it's not a tactical game, it's not a strategy game. Is it a beat 'em up? Is it a simulator? Are any of the simulators multiplayer? I don't think so. Trover Saves the Universe? Is that multiplayer? I don't think so. Nah, I don't think so. Is there, okay. Is there any AAA meta games? Is like Metaverse, what's that thing called? Is it just called Metaverse? I don't think so. I don't think that's a thing. Yeah, no. Rock Band is in VR, but it's not really third person. Technically, sometimes it cuts to third person, but I don't think that counts. Let's take our clue. It's third person inside view. Well, that's information, except for the fact that I can't think of a single game that is third person inside view. And here's what's even weirder, man. It's not indie. This is not an indie game. Third person and side view. So it's side view at times, which is probably like you're managing a base of some kind. You're looking at side view of something to manage something, and then it cuts to third person. State of Decay 2 is what comes to mind, but I don't think it has any side view components. The only way you could have a side view game with it is if there's some element of management. Now, it could be Little Nightmares, but it's not an indie game, and I believe Little Nightmares is an indie game. If we unhide the action theme, do we get anything else? It is action, whatever that means. And if we unhide adventure, do we get anything else? No, nothing. So it's not considered adventure, but is it considered action? It is considered action because when we toggle this, the no fantasy suddenly becomes action, but it's an action game. Third person, side view, action game. Where is the side view? Is it a fighter? It's single player and multiplayer. It's in Unity. Did Capcom make Street Fighter in Unity? Like, okay, so all the Injustice games and Mortal Kombat games I know for a fact are made in Unreal. I'm almost positive that Street Fighter uses a proprietary engine, and I think Street Fighter 5 came out too soon. Well, here we go. It's not a fighter or an arcade game. They also use Unreal, apparently. It's on PC and something else. Okay, it could be a card game. Is it not a hack and slash? It could be a hack and slash. Third person side view MOBA? Nope. Third person side view music game? Pinball. It's not a platformer. I think we already ruled out platformer, right? We actually didn't rule out platformer this time. Not a puzzle game. It's not a racing game. We ruled out RPG, right? Yeah. We ruled out shooter. We did not rule out simulator. And what was the other one I was looking at? We did not rule out platformer. Sports. So I was thinking of Portal 2 because it would almost work. No, it wouldn't. What am I thinking? That game's in first person. Is there any sports games? We haven't ruled out sports, unfortunately. Sports games that are third person inside view. It's kind of crazy. I know for a fact this game is going to be the most obscure game. And I did choose hard mode, which I do like at the end of the day. But dang. Part of me is like, okay. Is it an MMO of some kind? Is it that Rec Room counts as indie? No, it's third person inside view. I don't know what this is. I think we're just going to have to eat it and accept a loss. I just want to think of one third person inside view game just to see if I can. Third person side view. All right, I'm giving up. Sonic Superstars? What is this? Sorry for that. I'm sure you also got blasted by that. I'm sure that you guys also got just absolutely destroyed by that. Dude, I would have never gotten that in a million years. Never, ever, ever gotten that. That's crazy. That's crazy. Is it third person and side view? Dude, never underestimate Sonic. Never underestimate Sega. Who knew Sega used Unity? It is a platform. Man, I should have known. Man, I should have known. Play again on Impossible. Sonic Superstars. Let's go. Alright, I'm going to get off at 6, but I'm going to go until then. Before 2023, it's not a party game or a sci-fi game or a kids game. It's a platformer in Unity. Dude, the third-person side view thing is so traumatizing. Unity game. Let's go for single player to see if it's a single player Unity game. It's third person or side view. It has platforming elements. Does Uncharted 4 count as having platforming elements? Because I feel like you do a lot of jumping in that game, but I don't think that they would. I don't think that qualifies. I don't think that qualifies. Side view. Fallout Shelter. doesn't have any platforming. I was thinking of side view. Rayman Legends. Rayman Legends. 2013, not a comedy game. It is side view. It's closer to 2013. I didn't know what they used. I should have known that Ubisoft uses a proprietary engine, which of course they do. I'm surprised that Rayman Legends doesn't have a fantasy theme because, like, come on. Okay, it is adventure, and then what about for action? Action. I guess I don't even know what that means. I don't even know what action means. All right, side view Unity around 2013. So I graduated high school shortly before this. Is it a Nintendo game? No, because Nintendo doesn't use Unity. Single player side view game. Some platforming. Is it Deadlight? Watch it be Deadlight. It's very close. It is an indie adventure puzzle game. No horror, no survival. Okay. I'm thinking of Inside. Is Inside horror? Because I feel like it came out around this time. It came out later. What a dum-dum. What a dum-dum. Okay, wait a minute. No horror, no sci-fi. So drama or stealth? Mark of the Ninja. Not a stealth game, which means it's a drama game. So this is a plot-heavy game. My guess is going to be for Night in the Woods. Way too late. Indie, puzzle. I thought I said to hide adventure. What are we doing? It's not hiding adventure. That's fine. Drama. It's a platformer puzzle game. I mean, there were so many of these at the time. Are you kidding me? That's what indie games were all about in 2012. They're about having dramatic storylines. This was kind of my niche at the time, too. I probably knew this game. Puzzle platformer. Had drama. Fez. No, let's take a hint. Action drama. That's not really a hint. So it's like a side view drama game that came out before 2012, which means it probably came out in 2011 or 2010. So this is a side view drama indie game puzzle platformer drama. So it was one of those indie games that was probably about depression because every indie game was about depression back then. So this is a puzzle platformer with probably like a deep story. It's got a rich narrative. Again, that's totally my niche. I would have loved that stuff. Is this the cave? I think the cave came out though after I was in high school, and they don't even have the cave on here. Indie puzzle platformer. If it's not fantasy, it's not sci-fi, it's not stealth, and the theme is just drama, it was probably a realistic game. So this game had realistic elements. have any genre locks? We absolutely do not. Was this a Nintendo game? Not Xbox, not Ubisoft. So we haven't rolled out Nintendo. Did Nintendo make any games that were like dramatic? I don't think so. It's also indie. I don't know why I didn't think about that. This is an indie game. So what is going on? This is an indie drama game. What was the Eskimo game called? It's like Two Souls or something like that. Oh, what was the Eskimo game? Sorry, Inuit. I know you can get canceled for saying Eskimo. Dude, I've known there was like Dropout. On Dropout, they got somebody said Eskimo to sketch, and the lefties they lit him up. To be clear, for the person that doesn't know me in here, I am on the left. I just think that canceling people for saying Eskimo is maybe not quite where we should be putting our energy. But maybe that take will get me canceled. Whoever's in here is probably going to leave. But we are not focusing on that. We're not focusing on saying words that are probably slurs. Oh my god, I know, right? Dude, I hope that those people were taken to task. Taken to task for the word can't even say it. Eskimo. According to the experts, it's a slur of some kind. I don't know. I did read conflicting information. Some people said it was a slur, and then there were some people that claimed to live in Alaska and like identify as such, and they said that like they use the word Eskimo themselves to refer to each other. So somebody clipped this guy saying Eskimo. I mean, you could. I don't. I worry, man. Like I feel like I'm gonna build this website into something like actually good. Get like a substantial following. Get like maybe a few hundred Patreon subscribers, and then man, I'm gonna say something. One of these days, hopefully, I build a following of people that don't don't do that kind of thing. But man, the fear of me saying something at some point is so real. This is a depressing. I know this game has a depressing narrative. We gotta throw one out there. I would say Limbo, but it's not horror. So what is? What is? What is? What is? Don't Starve is isometric. Also way earlier. What was like a cute indie platformer with like a deep narrative that was when I was in high school? Was it This War of Mine? No, that came out a little earlier. It did have drama though. It was definitely dramatic for sure. I should have known though, because that game has elements of like survival and warfare for sure. But but yeah, thanks, dude. Thanks for stopping by. It was really fun. It made it a lot more fun. The VOD's gonna go up on YouTube, and then I'm gonna hopefully get an episode of the G Word out today. But we'll see. And then the mop should be coming next week with pattern of weekly episodes. But yeah, thanks, dude, for stopping by. I appreciate it. Action, drama, platformer, puzzle. That's the thing that gets me. You were doing puzzles in this game, so you're probably pushing buttons and turning on switches. Probably moving boxes. You're probably pushing boxes to get up to higher places. Pushing boxes to jump higher. And you're, man, I don't know. What game were you doing that? Is it like Rochard? They don't even have. Every time I think of a game. I don't know. What is this game? Let's see. Thomas was alone. Oh my god, I have not thought about the game in so long, and I will admit, it got me. That does fit the bill literally perfectly. Literally perfectly. Thomas was alone. Man. Crazy. Let's go impossible again. We'll go Thomas was alone, man. Single player, none of these things. So it's one of these things. Puzzle platformer indie. Probably indie. Single player later than 2010. Let's go inside. That was also side view. We can't do that. Papayo. Nope. Let's go on guard. Nope. Talos Principle, I believe, counts as AAA. Crazy Taxi. No. Let's go like Biomutant. It's not third person. It's not open world. But it is an RPG. God of War. Ragnarok. It's none of these. Not open world, not fantasy, or historical. Definitely proprietary engine, for sure. We also don't know that it's indie. It could be a platformer. Which means that it could be Super Mario. What if it was like the one that was like the painting one? Could it be a Zelda? It absolutely could. Could it be a Breath of the Wild? That's fantasy. Nope. And that's also open world. So this is first person. This is a first person RPG. We don't actually know that it's indie. But it's one of those. It's puzzle, platformer, or indie. So it has to be one of those. I mean, it's not Good Sales Principle 2. It's not first person or third person. Wow. Not sci-fi either. So what are we looking at? We're looking at isometric. Yeah, we are. Baldur's Gate 3 had multiplayer. Frostpunk 2. Not a survival game. It is isometric, and it's one of these. Came out later than 2024. Is it Manor Lords? It's PC game only. It's not historical. Should have known that. It's came out within this last year, so it's this year? Or last year, and it's isometric. Some eugenics. Crushed it. God tier. Alright. Let's go eugenics. Eugenics. Single player way earlier than 2026. Not horror or comedy, and it's not on PC. That is probably important. Let's go back to Assassin's Creed 3, my favorite, right in the middle of the 360 era. It's third person, it's not a platformer. I wouldn't really call Assassin's Creed 3 a platformer, that's crazy. It's earlier than 2012, so it's probably a PS2 or GameCube game. Let's go Kingdom Hearts. Okay. Came out around the same time as Kingdom Hearts. So this is going to be my bet. It's an RPG or hack and slash. This is going to be an Xbox exclusive. Jade Empire? Does that exclude? This is not an Xbox game either. This is going to be, this has to be, literally has to. It's not on PS2. It's not on Xbox, which means it's a Nintendo game. It's a third-person Nintendo game with an in-house engine, which means it's probably Wind Waker. I'm a god. I'm an actual god. All right. Let's go. In-house engine, not Nintendo. Not on GameCube or Switch 2. Not a puzzle game or an RPG. It's a fantasy kids or open world game way later than 2002. Not single player. So let's go Fall Guys. Not a platformer, sports, or an indie game. Not a comedy game or a party game. It's not a battle royale. I bet you the battle royale thing is what's not. It's not third person. Let's go League of Legends. It's fantasy and something else. It is isometric. It is multiplayer and co-op. And it is a PC game, and only a PC game. But it's not a MOBA. Since when is Dota 2 third person? Is it because they have that one toggle that you can do? Because that's crazy. That is crazy. PC only multiplayer game that's isometric with an in-house engine. Can only be played multiplayer. Is it like Armello? No, that doesn't even show up. Isometric, in-house, single multiplayer co-op, PC, fantasy, and something else. It has to be played multiplayer or co-op. There is no... You're just online with people all the time. Is MMO an option? Path of Exile is an MMO. It's not an RPG or a hack and slash. It means it's a strategy game or a MOBA. Also, it's on consoles. I forgot that people play Path of Exile. It's on consoles. Strategy game or a MOBA. I'm gonna assume it's not a MOBA. Let's take this. It's a fantasy sci-fi action game, but I swear to God I said hide action theme. I swear I did. Fantasy sci-fi multiplayer only. Co-op only. Dude, I am dying out here. Between 2014 and 2019, in-house engine. It's not an RPG. It's a strategy game or a MOBA. Is there a MOBA that came out later? Does anyone remember that game called Infinite Crisis? Because it was this weird MOBA based off like DC characters. Multiplayer or co-op? What was the Battle Rights? What was that game called? Everyone really liked it, and it died. It's not Battle Rights. What's it called? Battle Right. I was right. Unity. I should have known. It's fantasy and sci-fi though. Fantasy and sci-fi. And also I had no idea that there was a single player and multiplayer. What's the single player option of Battle Right? I genuinely do not believe there was a single player part of Battle Right. There's no way. It's also on Xbox apparently. But not on Mac. It's not on Mac. But I don't know what is and is not Mac. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. What about Lost Ark? This game's gonna destroy me. 2014 and 2016. So it's like the last 2 years. What was I doing in the last 2 years of the Obama presidency? I don't know. Where was I working? What was I doing? What isometric games come out then? So I feel like this is probably a PvP game that you could play with your friends. The co-op part is that you could play on the same team. The multiplayer part was that you were against other people. It doesn't tell you whether games are PvP or not. This is absolutely a PvP game. Diablo Immortal. It's not an RPG though. That's the thing, man. Whatever. I give up. Heroes of the Storm. I knew it was a MOBA. Good God, I knew it was a MOBA. I should have known. I should have known. God, I knew it was a MOBA. In my heart, I knew it was a MOBA. PC, fantasy, or sci-fi, not a strategy or MOBA, not isometric. It's not multiplayer or co-op. Single player fantasy game. Single player fantasy RPG. That's what we're going to guess next. Crimson Desert. It's single player. Closer to 2026. Open world or fantasy, depending. It's not third person. Let's try first person. Let's go Indiana Jones and the... What's this newest one called? Great Circle, right? It's before 2024. It's first person. It is a single player game, but it's not a puzzle game. Could it be a shooter? What's a single player first person shooter? Doom the Dark Ages. It is a shooter. It's a first person shooter. It's fantasy or sci-fi. Half-Life Alyx. I'll take the hint. Open world sci-fi. Starfield. Similar vibes. Similar vibes. Open world sci-fi shooter. RPG, but it was single player. Like my thought is Borderlands, but no, because it was single player. Was it Rage 2? No. Rage 2 came out before that. Bullet Storm. Ghost Runner. Halo Infinite has multiplayer. Far Cry 6 is not sci-fi. Is it Prey? It is not Prey. Sci-fi is aliens and spaceships. The Outer World. Is it The Outer Worlds again, man? Because that's crazy. I love how Outer Worlds fits all of the things. That's very funny. Like it's almost the Outer Worlds. How is it not Starfield? Oh, never mind. Starfield was close. An open world sci-fi RPG shooter. Oh, is this Cyberpunk? Dang. That's crazy. Open world sci-fi RPG shooter. Made in Unreal. Not an indie game. Trepang 2. Atomic Heart. That is a game that I completely forgot existed. Okay, last one. Last one. Last one. Atomic Heart. Let's go from there. Not a shooter, not an RPG. Single player with something else, not first person. Came out before 2023. It's not open world or sci fi. Borderlands 2. Nope, it's not an RPG or a shooter. Street Fighter. I swear to God, is this a Sonic game again? I'm just gonna get Sonic out of the way. Nope. It's third person and side view again, and it's a platformer again. What even is a third person side view game? Actually. Also, I didn't know Sonic Heroes was so long ago, I'll be honest. I did not know Sonic Heroes was so long ago. Who knew? If you're in chat and you have any ideas, help me out. We are looking for a game that's close to 2016 but came out a little bit before. It has a third person and a side view perspective. It is single player and it has multiplayer components or co op as well. And it is a platformer. Of some kind. It is a platformer of some kind. Little Nightmares. Let's go Little Nightmares 2. It's third person and side view. Look at that. Not horror, stealth, or mystery, or open world or sci fi. It's third person and side view. Which, again, I don't even know what that means anymore. It's a racing, maybe it's a racing platformer game. Super Smash. Bros Ultimate. Let's take that clue. It came out in 2012. My inclination would be Awesome Knots, but no. The Cave. I always want to say The Cave. Third person and side view. 2012. Single player, multiplayer, and co op. A platformer of some kind. Monaco. It's not stealth, though. Not mystery, not open world, not sci fi. Could be fantasy. Fantasy platformer or survival platformer. This War of Mine. Not survival or drama or warfare. It's one of these too. It's simulator strategy or indie. It's probably indie. Probably indie. We're still in the PS4, Xbox One era. Were we? No. Nope. This was PS3, Xbox 360 era. I'm almost positive that's true. $2013, yeah. This is an Xbox 360 or PS3 game. I don't know what I'm talking about. It was definitely also on PC. It was definitely also on PC. I don't know what it was, though. Was it also a shooter? No. That means it's an indie game. Good to know. It's an indie platformer. I mean, is it a game like Sega? That's the thing. Is it a game like Sonic? Is it a racing game? Sure has a lot of platforming. Xbox 360, PS3 era. Is it an RPG? Did we roll out Hack and Slash? No, we didn't. I think it was called Never Alone, the game about the Eskimos I was thinking about. Yeah. indie platformer. Indie platformer. What is going on? Let's just go. Journey. Since when does Journey have side view? The side view is tripping me up, honestly. Anyway, thanks for watching. I will catch you guys later. Next time we'll have to play more Gamedle.